What's up, guys? It's Bachman here again. We got a little different video today. My dad yesterday went and picked up this little four-wheeler out in Jarrettsville, Maryland. It's about a 60-mile drive, about an hour and 15 minutes one way. We paid $50 for it, and if I'm not mistaken, from the little bit of research that I've done, it is either an 85 to 87 Yamaha Moto 4 YFM 80. It's an 80cc 4-stroke, electric start only, and it's a 4-speed semi-automatic gearbox. So that's 4 gears, no clutch, and it is shaft drive, solid suspension. So there's no shocks, no travel whatsoever. It's a solid frame. It has a differential in the rear, or they call it a differential, but it's technically 2-wheel drive, and it's shaft drive, so there's no chain you have to worry about. It has front and rear brakes. So I don't know if I ever showed you guys my Yamaha 4-zinger that I restored. That only has back brakes, and it's one lever, kind of like a PW50, but minus the front brakes. This has a front brake lever, a rear brake lever, and then a rear foot brake. It also has the little perch to lock the rear brake for an e-brake for when you're parking it. The condition of this quad is kind of rough, but it's definitely worth saving, and I'm gonna try and save it and make it look good again for under $500. In very good condition, these things go for upwards to $800 to $1,000, considering it's an 80s model, and they made quite a few of them from what I've seen on online and on YouTube, but it needs the top end as of what I can see now, but it's been sitting outside for a very long time, so I'm not sure if there's water in the bottom end or not. It spins freely, and there's a cam chain hanging out of it. I had to fish that out in the beginning when we first got it. I just picked it up last night, so I'm going to take you off the tripod here, and I'll give you a little walk around and more in depth of what you see now. Okay, so this is one of those things, is what you see is what you get. Now, as you can see, there's no top end on it. Right here is a connecting rod. It does still spin. I'm not going to spin it right now because there's a cam chain hanging out right here, and I don't want that to get jammed on anything. There's a carburetor and an intake. It has the intake boot to the airbox. All the wiring appears to be there. This is an electric start only. Here you can see it's a 4-speed semi-automatic. There's no clutch. This is a rear brake. Then you have the front brake over here, and you have a foot brake right there. Some of it is pretty rough. Like I said, it needs a top end, and it's definitely going to need tires. This side, both of these tires are okay. They're not great. They hold air and it rolls. This back tire leaks pretty bad. It goes flat within about 20 minutes to a half hour. I pumped it up before I started this video, just so it didn't look like quite a piece of shit. This front tire also leaks quite a bit, as probably just as fast as the rear. This has a tube in the front, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably full of fix-a-flat, which everybody knows I hate fix-a-flat. The front plastics are pretty messed up. The whole front here is cracked. It's supposed to match up. It's supposed to have a little bit of a dip in here and then go out. The front portion of the airbox, like the cover, is missing, but the airbox hold down, or the air filter hold down, the air filter screen and the air filter are there. This was completely full of water. You can still see a little bit there, but I pulled the plug out and drained all the water out of it, just so it's not sitting in there and making the carburetor any worse than what it is. With that being said, somebody hit something pretty hard with this thing, and it actually bent one of the tabs on the frame there. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and find a used front bumper online and see if I can re-straighten this little tab here. The other ones don't look bad. It's just that top tab. My plans for this is kind of make it like a mini race quad. Nothing completely serious, but eventually I'd like my nephews to ride it around and stuff. And I don't know, if I can find like a mini, like a pit quad class or something, I might race it just for S's and G's. But like I said, it's pretty rough. Kill switch is like jammed in the housing. You can see it's only like part of it here, and it's pretty messed up. But it's electric start only. Starter's there. We have all the head pieces and the cylinders and stuff. Handlebars are bent pretty bad. I'm assuming somebody hit something and then flipped it end over end or something. But one thing that's really nice is the seat is in pretty decent condition. There's one little fray right there, and I was thinking about taking some stitching and just kind of looping it through there, but I don't know. It's hard to find these with a decent stock seat, so we will see about that. But it's got the little latch underneath here, just like a Blaster or any other normal Yamaha four-wheeler. And the seat's actually in really good shape. You can see how clean it is. Oh my god, there's a freaking spider. I hate spiders so much. You got your wiring for your battery here. Some of it kind of looks iffy. I think that's stock, but I have no clue. This is a little container for the toolkit. It's a little booklet that I'm assuming came with it. It's got a three-wheeler on it, so I'm not sure. This was a tire pressure gauge. I have no idea if it still works. Other than that, there's just a little piece of bar in here, and there's a battery strap, and there's another strap in here too. I'm assuming this is to hold down the little connector back here of some sort. God, this thing's full of spiders. But yeah, the rear plastics are in decent shape. I'm gonna try and save these. This side is okay. Sorry if my camera just flipped, but this side, I can get a better angle on it. This side has a little crack in here. I'm gonna try and like stitch that back together with some zip ties. Unless I can find a plastic kit online that's like super cheap, because I was looking up plastics for this thing last night, and just the front fenders are like $300 for a used set of fenders. Considering the age of this thing, you can't buy a lot of the newer parts. Like, you can't buy OEM new parts. But my plan for it right now is to rip the engine out of it and the drivetrain and the rear. I want to clean up the rear and paint it. I'm going to pull the motor out of it. We're going to tear the covers off of it and everything. I'll probably soak the bottom end in kerosene, re-oil all the bearings and stuff, see if I can do, or see what I can do, and then we're going to see what we can do about a top end. And then little odds and ends here and there, and I'll update you guys on this little build here and there, depending on what I'm doing. I might make this part of the Micro Monday series, but you guys gotta like, comment, and subscribe until I can even start the Micro Monday series. So, yeah, I just wanted to make a little video on this. There's a decent amount of videos on this specific quad on YouTube, but not as much as I was hoping. So, with that being said, hopefully this will help some of you guys out. This four-wheeler is the predecessor of the Yamaha Badger, I believe, which was 89 to 2000 something, and then the Badger was the predecessor of the Yamaha 80 Raptor. So this is basically what the Raptor was before the Raptor existed, or the 80cc Raptor at least. I'm not sure what year they actually started building the Raptor. My dad used to have a Moto 4 as well, but it was a 200, and we beat the piss out of that thing, and it still ran, and I think we ended up selling it for like $600, and he's actually regretting that. He wished he would have never sold it. Still had the stock front tires, but they were bald. So but yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of messing around with this thing, and if you guys want to see more on it, let me know. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should do to it. I'm planning on powder coating some parts. I'm planning on getting new tires, different size tires. Like I said, I kind of want to make it a little racy, so I might do something with an exhaust, maybe jets, and air filter, you know, stuff just to wake it up a little bit, because it is only a little 84 stroke, and everybody knows I like 2 strokes. But the reason I've been looking for a small 4-stroke quad is because I used to have a Red Cat 70, and it was 100% automatic. It had no transmission whatsoever, not even semi-automatic, and that thing was a little tank, and I loved it for some reason. And I sold it for $300, and I kind of wish I never did, because it was just such a universal little 4-wheeler, and I beat the hell out of it, and it never died on me. I think I got a flat tire once, and I plugged it, and it was fine. So, but anyway, that's my plan for this thing, and if you guys want to see more, please like, comment, subscribe. Leave me any suggestions, any tips. If there's any information about these specifically that I probably won't be able to find online, please, please, please let me know. Hopefully in the future here, on an unrelated note, I'm going to be doing some sort of collaboration video with the 717 Outlaw. His name is Mike. If you guys like anything about street bikes, guns, dirt bikes, I don't know if he does too much dirt bike stuff anymore, cars, trucks, stuff like that, definitely check out his videos. 100% well worth watching. Very cool guy, great attitude on him. He's not cocky, he's just an all-around good dude. So definitely check him out, and hopefully we will be doing some videos together, and hopefully I'll be getting some more of these projects done, especially considering all I'm doing is working and sleeping. So other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I can't say it enough. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. So I'll catch you guys later. See ya.